first step of molecular avian influenza diagnosis. During the procedure, the operator should be protected by a lab coat and wear protective sleeves and gloves to avoid any contact of reagents with the skin. Particular attention should be paid to putting on the gloves without touching the outer surfaces in order to prevent contact with residues of RNases from the operator's hands. At this stage, as the sample has not yet been added to the lysis buffer, the virus is still potentially infectious, and the operator may increase his safety by wearing a filter face mask. Extra care should be taken when working with suspected zoonotic pathogens. In diagnostic laboratories, RNA extraction is commonly performed using commercial kits. Commercial RNA extraction kits are generally based on the same principles and should be used following the manufacturer's instructions. In this video, RNA extraction using a glass fiber filter-based method will be presented. Begin the work session by marking the tubes with the corresponding sample identification number. The extraction procedure starts with the lysis of the tissue in order to free the nucleic acid from the cells. This is done by adding the sample to the lysis buffer provided in the kit, according to the proportions recommended by the manufacturer. This buffer contains reagents such as guanidine and Triton X that destroy cells, denature proteins, inactivated RNases, and create appropriate binding conditions that favour the absorption of RNA to the silica membrane. Dispense the required volume of lysis buffer into each tube, remembering that guanidine is harmful by inhalation, in contact with skin and if swallowed. In some kits, the addition of ethanol is required to adjust RNA binding conditions.